What's going on, everybody? My name is Garth. Welcome back to Vane. This would be episode 3 in our series, and it has only taken 2 months for me to get back to this game. I've been caught up in a lot of other stuff. Oh my lord, popped him. Absolutely popped him. I don't think it's necessary that I check him. I think he's dead. Sorry, Gregory. It's been a few minutes since I played this game. I need to kind of figure out where I'm at in terms of what exactly it was that I'm doing. I just got a pop-up on the screen saying 29 hours until decay. I don't know if that means the world's about to shut down, I'm about to lose all power and all that stuff. As in that case, I'm probably screwed. Thanks for sitting on the top of my chair, buddy. So I'm going to be dismantling some stuff here. I feel like... yeah, okay. I'm slow because I have too much weight. I was going to say, I feel like I remembered moving a lot quicker than this. So the base that I'm at right now is not exactly a super fantastic base. Probably going to look for a different spot, something that has better security all around. Because I mean, if you take a look at any kind of game in this category, you're typically going to want some defense. And a big old house in a field doesn't quite have that. The zombies sure make a lot of noise for some dudes that aren't moving very quick. Yes, I also learned that you can unpack these. Oh, Gregory grew ahead again. Thinking maybe like a warehouse of some kind that has a fence. We're situated right here on the map, right above Saranac. And I'm going to head this way a little bit to see what we find. Seeing some content creators are actually doing quite well off this game too. Not like I'm sitting here trying to mooch, but I do have some concerns along with some other people in the community that there's some fear that Surrounded is not exact on a good path right now. And that just... oh, I'm not really sure how that happened. There's just kind of some things that I'm looking out for, and one of those things being I want to, you know, obviously save myself in the event that the one game that is generating me content and income is not going to be the only thing I have for it to inevitably die and I have nothing. That's kind of why I've been branching out. I've been playing some Hightail, still playing Surrounded, doing a beginner series right now. And I've thrown this game into the mix, which, I mean, it still gets updates very, very regularly. I understand also that it's a team of 2, so they do have a bit more ability, let's say, to put more time and update the game. Been waiting on Surrounded's 0.8 update for quite a while. It was announced, I think, in November for December, and then they said they were going to push it to January. And now it's February, and there's no sign of the developer whatsoever. So, it's just kind of concerning. Don't get me wrong, whenever updates come out, I will be playing them, but I don't want to be stuck on something that isn't going to get any support anymore. This is kind of our first little warehouse that we've run into here. And of course, we're going to clear this guy. He's just kind of stalking me. Catch. God, I love games like these because you just kind of tweak a little bit. Hear footsteps, you're not really sure if they're your own or not. Alright. This actually looks like a fairly decent size. Obviously, we don't have a ton of stuff here that we can store with. Oh. Frozen. Okay. We do have quite a bit of stuff in the back of this truck here, carrying way more weight than probably should be carrying. I need to get some of this weight off myself. Maybe what we'll do is we'll put any kind of scraps we have useful for crafting. That'll let us walk a little bit more. I know that the schematics don't weigh very much, but we'll just take them off. Alright. We're kind of at max weight there, but we just took a lot off of ourselves, and we're still not moving very fast, so that's cool. I do have a lot of faith in this game. It's well made. It's fun. Definitely a bit more of a learning curve than Surrounded has. Less than Project Zomboid, but if I had more free time, I'd probably be doing Zomboid, this, and Surrounded all at the same time. But I've said it in the past, and man, I just have a hard time remembering controls, playing 3 games like that at once. What games are you guys playing? I'm curious to know. On my own, I'm playing a lot of Farm Sim 25, which I had a pretty good amount of hours in before, but I picked it up again because I wanted to have a fun game on the side that's not terribly, like, I don't really want to think very much. Oh jeez, gonna have to remove all the items. So we're gonna take all. We can move this. This is gonna make things a whole lot easier to do. Can't forget the shotgun. Looks good to me. What the fuck? Oh no. My fridge. My toolboxes. What just happened there was unbelievably catastrophic. Time to decay means that the base was dying because I didn't have enough resources. I believe that there's a toolbox in the gas station over here that I found when I first started the game. There's another one. That's fine. Excuse me. Sorry. Backing up. Excuse me. It's really tragic these things happen like that. Maybe I gotta like put it in the box. Like that. Oh, we're rattling quite a bit here. So the reason that I've kind of picked this spot is because I believe that... Are they floating in the air? No, they're just gone. Okay. Well, this is going well. I just want to say this has started absolutely horribly. I'm gonna park this thing right here. Well, good news is we still have time before the power goes out. Bad news is I have nowhere to put all this stuff unless could in theory just put all this stuff in here, right? Yeah, because this carries a ton of weight. I believe these are all the tools that you need to have on you. And then we're gonna put the cell phone in utility, flashlight in utility, and we should be good with that. Now, there's no key in the ignition, but I can hotwire it. Let's see, since I'm wearing a rubber, it shouldn't hurt me. That's unfortunate. Gonna have to keep trying here. And then I'm gonna move this out of the way until it stops. Well, that's a big buck. What if I just take him with me? Oh my god, sir. Are you okay, sir? You know, in the great US of A, I think that's illegal. So yeah, the reason that we fill these is because eventually the water is going to turn off, and we do need to have something ready in the event that I don't have any more water. I'll have at least, I mean, here we go, 10,000 fluid ounces in this bathtub alone. I'm going to dismantle everything for the parts. We do need to level up our construction quite a bit before we can learn to really build much. And this is kind of one of those things that has been on my mind. I've been trying to figure out how you're actually supposed to level up, because in my solo world, I feel like it takes absolutely forever. I do this very delicately because I do need to have these things. I need somewhere for my food to go, and I do need something for tools. I'm going to start with these two things for now. And as long as I don't bump anything, they should not fall off. We do not have much left in the gas tank. Hopefully it can make it back. We're going to place this here, and this is where it's going to stay, just in the event that I run out of gas and have it in the way or something. Okay. Let's move the fridge indoors. So our electrical panel is right there. We'll have to wire this. Like that. Okay. Building fuse box. If we do examine connections, we want to do add connection, and then how do I do this again? Not connected. Okay. Add connection from the fridge to the electrical box. That makes sense. So now we can see that it is powered and on. I don't know if there's a ladder at the back of the building. I'll have to go check, but if there is a ladder, by the time I get to the solar panels, I should be able to have it out of the way. Let's go check and see. Yes. Tons of space. With that being said, I do need to prep myself to even get to that position. So I'm going to need a new utility cabinet. I'm going to need a new workbench, because those spontaneously combusted a while ago. There's a lot of soil in there. Probably way more soil than I'll ever need. I don't know what was going on 2 months ago, but clearly I was afraid of running out of soil. So we need a utility cabinet, which requires 5 wood scrap. To move this out of the way. I do think it's cool that you can kind of shuffle around in which seat you want. Oh, hell no. I'm so glad I closed the door. Oh my god, he's gonna break my door. I have no choice. Are you serious? I'm sorry. Out of the way. And I'm gonna put my wood scrap in here. Oh, right. I gotta build things first. And then we're going to build a workbench. Need to get my construction to level 30 in order to get the advanced workbench. So we're going to have to start with this one. So I need 5 nails, which I have. Head in here, and we're just going to type nails. Yeah, see now infinite time to decay because there's currently nothing in here. Okay, where do we put this? Maybe like here seems kind of out of the way. Now we can start making things like brackets, nails, whatever. And we just put our wood scraps in here. So it costs about 1 per 4 hour. We have 26, so we're good. I don't have a bed. Can I dismantle this? Yes. I think the best way to go about leveling up my construction would probably just be to build in this menu here. Is there like a big gate? Yes, large fence gate. So I need 4 metal brackets. Need wooden rods. Okay. I think I could do this. We'll start by making 12 brackets. So we're just going to take these and drag it into here. And then we take the iron scrap. And we put it in there. So we're going to make 12 of them. That's our construction. That's our crafting going up. What does our construction? Oh, it does all of it, I see. And I believe the hours to decay is real time, not game time. I can leave those tools in there for now. Now that I have the brackets, if I go to build, I need wooden rods and more wood scrap, which should not be a problem. So I need planks, which means I need logs. I should probably go find and steal a bed. Or at least go sleep in one. I'm just gonna go into this neighborhood over here. I don't recall the car being so jittery. I just want to sleep for at least 3 hours. Oh no. My reputation as a lockpicking king. It's over. I'm gonna sleep about 5 hours. There we go. Now this is not a very luxurious bed. Man, I've got company out there. Take the sewing needle. These sounds aren't terrifying or nothing. Shut up. Oh, 2 of them. Oh, that's a nice bed. Excuse me. I just wanted a nice bed, alright? Ow. I'm going to continue to grab more wood scraps, especially doing this for the nails, though. It just saves me some metal scrap. It's time for this guy to leave my truck alone. Enough of you, Ellen. And since I have the wood cutting axe, I can actually fairly easily get logs. I don't know if anybody watching this plays farm sim, because I feel like probably the amount of people that play a game like that and a game like this is not terribly relatable, but I enjoy playing games that are completely different. I don't really stick to one of anything. But if any of you guys are actually playing farming sim, try the wooded maps and just like give yourself enough money for a truck and a chainsaw and just start that way. Man, that's fun. It's like one of my favorite things like ever. Just like in a world where most of us are probably never going to be able to afford like land in the woods and the tools and toys necessary to actually utilize and personalize that space. Fun. I just go out and farm sim with my truck, my chainsaw, cut a load of wood, making myself a little safe getaway in the woods, dirt bike trail, little farm for a tractor to work on. But I don't know, if you guys are looking for something to do, or if you've just been looking for something like that, you should definitely check out farm sim. Sorry if I look absolutely disgusting. I'm so tired. I think I say this every video. Do you have a key? No key. Dead cell phone. Got some scissors in it though. We are gonna need to get some trees. No, leave the bunny alone. I'm sorry. Oh, you're both dead. Good day for me. Raw fur pelt. Right, why are you spinning in circles, foe? I have cut down trees in this game before in my own world. I don't remember what happens though. Oh yes, they do fall over. Okay. I keep cutting it. Yeah. This will give me planks. No. Okay, I get wood logs. I guess there's a hunting update coming, or is it here? I don't. It's either coming or it's already here, where they're gonna improve this game. And like this is why I'm saying that it's important to keep an eye on this one, because there's gonna be like a whole aspect to this game where it's not only survival but living a life in the apocalypse. Not just seeing how long you can live, but how much fun you can have living in this world. Not to say that there isn't that ability in other games, but I think that if the developers spend their time actually like trying to prioritize fun ways to enjoy the apocalypse, like they already have the TV that runs, there's a movie anyway, you can watch a movie in this game, a whole movie, and I just think that's really cool. Like obviously they're not going to get the rights to everything there, but just the idea that there's more than just trying to stay alive. There's having fun. The idea of coping with the apocalypse in your own way is also very interesting. I want to point out that I only play survival games on this channel, but it's not even necessarily really like my kind of genre of game. So I've never been particularly good at the zombie apocalypse ones, but it is something that intrigues me very much. Like I think everybody else, any dude in the comments should let me know that your dream is to survive the apocalypse. We need to put our wood logs in here, which I have 40. I need 8 planks and 4 rods. If any of you guys have been playing Hightail as well, let me know. I mentioned it in that series, but I do feel like Minecraft has kind of just reached a point, well, and I mean it did a few years ago, but just a point where nothing's changing. And I don't know how you guys feel about games like that, but I don't want to download a billion things to make it more fun. I just want to have a new experience every once in a while. And like they could just release DLC if they wanted to. People would buy it, but it's the fact that you got to spend so much time finding mod packs and adding mods, removing mods. Some mods work, some mods don't. You got to figure out why it's crashing. I get annoyed, and it's just fun to finally play something that's not a hassle to start. You just press play. Anyway, I'm super excited to keep playing that. I'm probably going to record an episode of that after this. I don't think anything's going to be able to sneak through those cracks. Might put something in the way in the event that they can, but... Oh, motherfucker. I was doing something, bro. You chasing after the deer? Oh, does this drag thing finally work? Not really. Almost pooped myself. Is that poop? Might have been me. Yeah, I really don't think anything's going to be able to squeeze through that. But it's just good to have. Okay, so these fences aren't indestructible, but I feel like having them there is just an extra layer of safety. Okay, door, left side. Pooh. I know it'd be left from the outside. That sucks. And I gotta wait for this to disintegrate. You just have to pretend it's not there. Okay, I'm gonna do this right this time. We're gonna put the left one on the right side. That. Nice. Sweet. Okay. The dumpsters can actually carry quite a bit of stuff, so I don't think I'm going to get rid of those. I'm going to destroy these, create a little bit more space, and also... Holy crap. Also just going to clean up the look of it a little bit better. Alright, we got one shelf cleared. Sort of decaying a little bit here, so we're just going to... Oh, actually, we're pretty good for a while. We have a bed, we have a workbench, we have a utility cabinet, we have a big gate. So next I need a stove. Let's see if I can find one. Surely I could find one. I'm just gonna go to the same exact house. Hey, you weren't here a while ago, freeloader. I'm gonna take this stove. I might actually take the other fridge as well. Might not be a bad idea. Might as well take this. So obviously there's natural gas in this tank. I wonder what it's used for. Now there is a park brake in this game. It doesn't seem like it's entirely necessary. Oh my lord, that was close. I do want to get rid of this guy. Okay, I don't know if this is just a me thing, but I don't like fog in video games. It might stem from my playing of Black Ops 2, if you know what I'm talking about. The denizens used to chase you in the fog, and that was fucking terrifying. Lamp there. Add a connection to the electrical panel. And now we have a functioning lamp. We then gonna have a stove right there like that. Add a connection to the electrical panel. We're gonna destroy this trash bin. And I'm gonna put the other fridge right beside it. Alright. This is looking pretty good. What do you guys think of this base? We're just getting started. I think I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm making myself some fries. I need an oven dish. I got that. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I will catch you guys in the next one, where hopefully it won't be 2 months away from now. But in the meantime, I have Surrounded and I have Hightail that you guys can check out. And hopefully that's all I stick to for now, because it's already overwhelming. But expect some more soon. Promise it won't be that long again. I'll see you guys later.